We have just released new improvements to your Pass Exam dashboard, now allowing you to dive even deeper into how your program is performing. This dashboard can be accessed by Program Director, Chair, and Faculty accounts. Access this dashboard by entering your Pass group, clicking on Analyze, and then Exam Dashboard. Here you will see a list of all exams taken by your program and some basic information such as the average score. To see a more detailed data for this particular exam, click on Results. We will take a look at this program's data for the Global Benchmark exam. I will take you through all of the tabs shown at the top of the screen, beginning with the PGY table. Here you can see a list of every resident in your program who took the exam. You can sort the table by PGY, PGY rank, the raw score, and even the time that it took them to complete the exam. Next is the question table. This lists all of the questions that were on that particular exam. Here you can see the percentage of PGYs who chose each answer. Sort by difficulty to see which questions were most challenging for your program. The Percent Correct tab shows the raw percentile score for each resident. This data is most useful when viewed with residents separated by PGY year, so raw scores can be fairly compared. The red line represents the mean for that PGY year, and the blue lines are the standard deviation. The next tab is the PGY percent rank score for each resident. This is distinct from the raw score because it is a number that measures how well each individual did only compared to others in their PGY year. This means that you can view a list of all residents and still compare fairly. Here you can see that this particular resident has a very high PGY percent rank score, which means she is excelling compared to other PGY ones. Next, you can see the percent correct broken down by specialty for your program. This is very useful data because it helps you identify areas of growth. Here you can see how the PGY 5s in your program did on each specialty compared to the average raw score of PGY 5s in the US. You can view this data as a radar graph as shown, or as a bar graph. To further elaborate on this, we have the specialty percent rank. This shows the average PGY percent rank score of your program versus the average PGY percent rank score of all programs broken down by specialty. Recall that PGY percent rank scores help standardize scores by comparing residents only to the others in their PGY year. This is how you can fairly view all residents in one graph. This data can provide a more holistic and accurate view of the overall strengths and weaknesses of your program. Lastly, we have the statistics for this exam. The high-quality exam curve is determined by all U.S. residents who took the exam. Here you can see how many residents from each PGY year are making up the curve. This is the basis of PGY percent rank scores. You can also see the location of exam test takers. Since this was the Global Benchmark exam, you can see that there were people from around the world. Their scores are also compared to the U.S. exam curve. We hope these new improvements to the exam dashboard help you gain deeper insight into your program's performance so you can continue to improve. If you have any questions, please email info@orthobullets.com.